So let me properly introduce myself. I'm T-Makavelli, general in a spiritual war, descendant of Palladian Lyran bloodlines, direct descendant of King Solomon, 144 chosen. Since becoming aware of my responsibility, my place, and my life path, it set me down a bunch of different roads of attaining knowledge. Some of those have been out of an offensive state of mind, and some of those have been out of a defensive state of mind, or even out of massive amounts of fear at some points. Some years ago I suffered a lot of gang stalking, and also worked out how to use a few different filter programs to be able to see between liminal spaces, reflections. I learned about the difference between digital pictures and a real photograph, a lens opening and closing, compared to what they call annealing. So even though it's happening in real time, they can anneal in any false things into these digital images. It's not like a photo. So I've gained a very broad knowledge, starting with mind, body, spirit. Mind, always working. Body, over being a bioluminescent electromagnetic being. I've refined my diet. I don't eat any red meats. I try not to eat any meat. Still working those stuff out of my system. I regularly fast, and I cleanse my chakras, or my glands, as well as my stomach, and do those kind of practices, dietary and self-care of the physical body. There'll be a whole collection on this channel for that, in the Patreon. I've learned a lot about magic, and I have been in connection with spirit since a young age. I've always been able to pretty much talk to animals, especially cats. Recent years, my skills with nature, trees, has increased. It's beautiful, really. I just know that even though I've leveled up massively, my potential is still just a grain of sand. And so when we form communities like this one, and discuss things, work together, forum stuff, group meditate, basically do things, multiply our actions, and share the love, spread the love. That's what's gonna take the board back. But in the sense of, what are we fighting? We're fighting a negative agenda. So you could call it a negative alien, right? Agenda. So alien, not meaning grey person from outer space. Alien being like illegal alien in another country, right? So there is a alien presence on Earth that is not human. It's a very vast and extensive ancient intelligence, and in amongst that there are many different races and beings. Some are benevolent, some So the first thing is to know who you are. Once you start to get a bit of an idea about your actual true bloodline, your family, your true family, your soul tribe, past lives, you start to remember things, recall, and that changes the game. So this is introduction number 2, so introduction to Machiavelli. I want to keep these things reasonably short, so 5 minutes is good for the moment. Basically, check out the collections, and you'll see that once I get a little bit more into the flow of doing this, I'll be packing information into small pieces into small slices of time, and let's take back Earth, which the future timeline, she's named Tara in the 5D. Next time.